Hi, Chuck here, and in this video I wanted to show you what I think the best ad campaign objective is in Facebook when you're running Facebook ads. Now I know there's a lot of different ones and it really depends on what your end goal is, but most of the time um, when I come into new client accounts and they're usually going after a goal like a purchase or a lead or contact form, things like that. And a lot of times they're just using it wrong, like using a branding campaign when they're going for a purchase, or something less than optimal like that. So I realize that there's a lot of different ones and they can be used in different ways, but most of the time, at least in the front end, unless you're going for video views or something like that, usually you want to use a specific campaign objective to help Facebook find people that are going to achieve your goal, like becoming a lead or purchasing a product. So I went ahead and I opened up a new ad here, and right at the beginning you can choose your campaign objective. So the one I'm talking about is conversions. So what conversions does is when you create a conversions ad, you're telling Facebook, go find people that are going to come to my website and achieve this result. So if you want a lead, say, then Facebook's going to go out and find people that will have more of a tendency to become leads. So now how does Facebook do that? I have no idea. I've heard anywhere from 1,500 data points all the way up to 400,000 data points on each one of us that are on Facebook. So however they use that, however the algorithm uses that, it's able to sift through people every day that would potentially look at your ad, click on it, and achieve the results on the other end. It doesn't matter how it works. I just know that it does more often than when I use another campaign objective. Now I'm not saying any of these are not good objectives to do, but what I'm saying is usually when you want someone to achieve something on the other end, like a lead or a purchase, this will win almost every single time. So I'm going to go ahead and just name this test conversions, and then we're going to continue. So the next piece is, what type of conversion do you want people to do? So if you want them to become a lead, then you're going to choose a lead conversion. If you want it to purchase something, then you will choose the purchase conversion. I might not have many on here because I don't do any selling for anything on my website. But if you say you're running a Shopify store or something like that, you're gonna have these events firing automatically. So you'd be able to scroll down and find the purchase event. In your case, it would probably be green and towards the top here, but that's what you would want to do. So what Facebook is doing is finding other people that have this event on their profile. And by profile, I mean the back-end information that Facebook has on each one of us. And it's gonna match that across other things that they do on Facebook, what they say to their friends, things like that, what interests they have, what pages they like on Facebook, and just their general activity. And it's going to find people that it thinks will purchase your product or would be most likely to purchase your product. What this also does is when you tell Facebook to go after this type of person, then they actually do purchase something on your website using your pixel, this will actually help Facebook optimize more for the people you're specifically looking for. So not only will it go looking for people with the purchase event on their profile that have the same interests, now it's able to find and whittle down even more what type of person purchases your specific product or products, or becomes a lead for you. So that's why I would consider this the best one, not just because of that information I just gave, but because it just seems to work. Even and I wouldn't consider this a best practice, but even when you don't have any conversions coming in, and you say you don't have the ability to set up an event on the other end. Sometimes it's not possible because you're sending someone somewhere else, and the conversion happens on a website that you have no control over. I've actually set up conversion ads using a specific conversion event in here, even though I knew it wasn't going to fire on the other end. But somehow Facebook is able to find the type of person that I need to come through the funnel and become a lead or purchase on the other end, because it's using, it knows what you're looking for, and it's using the data that they have on everybody to find that specific type of person. So that's why I consider this the best ad objective. I realize, people have different objectives in their own marketing, and there's different ones call for different times, but a lot of the time I see people that should be using this and they're not. And I'm telling you, with the type of marketing I do for clients, this is what I'm using probably 90% of the time, apart from video views if we're trying to make an audience out of video views, or using a different objective for retargeting, because it'll get us cheaper CPMs or clicks. So yeah, I hope you got value out of this. If you're not using this yet, so if you're going for purchase and you're using something like brand advertising, or link clicks, or just reach or something like that, try switching over to a conversion ad and see if that helps you out. So hopefully this gave you some value. If it did, let me know in the comments or whatever site this video is on. And until next time, thanks.